Alright, so this is the last video on the GU-37 beta assembly. Just want to go over a few things with it before you test it. First things first, this should work with any lower. This is a 3D printed lower. The only thing that I figured out with lowers is sometimes the fitting on these are really tight. So if it's like that, you're probably going to have to sand the takedown pin holes or ream them to the diameter they should be until it works. Another thing, you can see here, probably gonna have to focus it. This pin didn't go down all the way. I'm not sure if it's just my print or if it's not centered. We're just gonna take this screwdriver and hit it until it goes in. You see there, it pretty much went in and we're good. So there's a good example of what I mean. These holes are off sometimes. You're probably gonna have to ream them out. And the fitting it tends to be tight with actual lowers. That just means this here, the walls against here that are down in here, same up here, they just need sanded. That should fix your problem. So ream those and sand them, and that'll do everything there. When you go to shoot this, one thing not to do first is to load it with like all the black powder you can or whatever you're using. Only do, if any, I would start out with a primer, just a primer, just to see if it works. If it works, go to something with like a printed round. Only put a few grains. That way, if a round does get stuck, you aren't going to blow the thing up. So I'm not taking responsibility for you doing something wrong with it. I've already tested it and it works. So if it's not working for you, you did something wrong. That isn't on me. Another thing, figure out what your local laws are, or your country law, like whatever your laws are in that state. In the US, we don't have a problem with 37mm unless we're using a round designed to be used like an anti-personnel round. That's what the ATF has a problem with in the US, but anything else, we're fine. This isn't a firearm at all. But a different country, you might have a different law on it. So that's your responsibility. It's not my responsibility to make sure you're following your laws. I was gonna mention something else, but I can't think of it right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't be dumb with the first shots. Don't be dumb with any shot in general. Know what the laws are in your area, and you should be good. Now for firing it, make sure the firing pin here, I actually have to charge it. You can see mine doesn't come out too much, but if I charge it again, let's see if it can get it here. I have to focus it. You can see it jumps out a lot. Something just came off there. It's not good. I might make a change in the final version that has a metal washer here, because this plastic gets dented by the primer. And if we charge it again and we fire it, you can see it jumps out quite a bit. It's because mine needs to be adjusted. If you want to be able to close this like really good, you just gotta open it up and close it a lot, or sand it. I wouldn't sand it because that dimension there, this piece here, is really important. But you just want this bottom part to be smooth. That's what using it will do. Charging it, it'll be stiff at first, but it should be good at some point. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you can figure out anything else wrong with it, leave in the comments. I'll see if I can figure it out. Yeah, that's it. Hope you guys like this design. You guys actually shouldn't have it for a while because it's still in beta. It's a closed beta. But when you guys do, I hope you guys like the design. It's really nice. It's pretty cool. You know, it's a giant upper for an AR. That's pretty cool in my opinion. So if you guys don't have access to the beta, check out my Twitter. That should be in the description, and that will explain like anything on the actual release will be mentioned there before anything else. So without further ado, I will see you guys in the next video on this. See you guys later.